As more details start to trickle out, it is becoming blatantly obvious that law enforcement had plenty of time to stop Thomas Matthew Crooks. Multiple officers noticed that he was acting suspiciously, but they weren't the only ones that noticed something suspicious that day. In fact, the police were warned by someone else that you might not expect. That someone being Thomas Matthew Crooks' own parents. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They noticed that something was wrong that day. They noticed that their kid was not acting right. They noticed that he left, he was missing. They didn't know where he was, and they grew worried. They grew concerned that maybe something was going to happen, so concerned that they called and warned police before the event even happened.
Shooter Thomas Crooks' parents were looking for him in the hours leading up to the shooting. We're now told they eventually called law enforcement to report that Crooks was missing, and they were worried. And they also were told, those parents are now being cooperative now with authorities, but they gave them the heads up that something's going on with our son. We are worried. We don't know the texture or the details of their concerns. So in other words, well, were they worried that he had a gun? Were they worried? What were they worried about? Were they worried that he was going to try to attempt to kill a sitting president and then go ahead and turn into an assassin and kill another person and injure two others? It was an attempted assassination on Trump, but he managed to murder anyway. Are we talking about that? What were they giving the cops a heads up about? This is the first time we are hearing this. We'll stay on the story and we will bring you the details, updates as we get them. Crooks' parents were looking for him hours ahead of the assassination.
Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like if I was a parent and my 20-year-old son was off doing something and I couldn't get in touch with him, the last thing that would come to my mind is, oh, he must be going to try and assassinate Donald Trump. Yet, for some reason, obviously, these parents were concerned enough to feel like something was wrong. So my question is, what were the signs? Because your average parent isn't going to assume that their 20-year-old kid is out here doing anything crazy. So why did they grow so concerned that they had to call the police and warn them? What else did they notice? Was there something off about Thomas's behavior lately? Did they notice that the GUN was missing? I have a lot of questions, and I'm sure you do as well. So down in the comments below, let's share our ideas, let's share our thoughts, and let's try to figure out what's going on here. And I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.